Good morning, Wolfpack. Um, we had a little something come up this morning. Diplomacy did not work with this alliance that's trying to move in, so we're just removing some flags. Um, this is never what you want to do early game, but it's necessary sometimes. So we've just started rallying flags and uh, building new ones to take up the space. So it's just a little early morning stream. But we'll just sit here and watch, and we're working with our other alliance to clean it up. I think they're balling down here. Just a little bit what's been going on. We're just building along here. And let me go to my commanders. One moment. Turn down my music just a little bit. So what I've been working on, commanders, I'm now at 1 million. I reached 1 million last night, just like planned. And as far as commanders, my lineup, I have started on gear. Right now this is just the basic blueprints that I have, and then I'll upgrade those. But I have my Maya at 75, my Leo at 75, and I'll get my Archer at 75. And then my secondaries I just have in the 20s. Let me go to and here we go. He'll be replaced. I do have on my Discord my current plans and my future plans as far as commander lineups. Something I did find out, make sure that you designate over here, and that gets you your extra designations and extra boost. And then for my second lineup, the only thing that I'll replace later is Barbosa once that wheel comes out. But right now we're looking at pretty good stats down here with these three. And then my third march is an Archer March. Of course, he's just a fill-in. She's a fill-in. But you can check out the Lady Bad Wolf Gaming Discord, and it gives the full detail of what I'm planning to do. So it's a pretty good beginner intro. You know, what is this? Our third day? Good fighting team. And right now, that's what I'm focusing on is my commanders, and of course my power. This is a really strong kingdom. We've been #1 in the kingdom, but there are some people with really high power already in here. Let's go to something else. Is we have so many people investing in their account that we're reaching our max every day. So you know, I have clear that real quick so we can see. I have 656 gifts since I claimed at reset. So this is just today. So this is a really strong, healthy kingdom. A lot of spenders. I want to go to rankings. Well, we had someone to step up just barely above us, but we can fill that in quickly. And as far as power, we have some very powerful people in here. We do have a Chinese group that's here, but S1Q is one of ours. So that is, I wonder if this is the streamers. Let's see where they at. All the S, like S4A, S4B, S3Q, these are all our family. So we're just pushing right along. Let's go check out the markers, make sure I'm not missing anything. Just waiting on a rally. The passes, as far as ROK, the passes open up today. So I'll switch over to ROK in a little bit. Let's see, it looks like we're just waiting. This is their next flag right here. sure what we're waiting on. But while we're waiting, let's go see what we can boost in the city. Oops. I love that while you're building troops, you can also upgrade your building. That's a really neat feature that they have in here. And I'm just slowly working to my T3. As far as my research to get to T3, I'm upgrading here, researching here, and then I'll have my T3, and then I can also up my deployable troops to 4 deployable troops. And then I'll work on T4. So I got a ways to go. But just keeping that research going. And economics, I'm just still back here. So if anyone has any questions on things that we're doing, just let me know and I'll be sure to answer questions. Won't let me click and see where this was. That's that flag that we destroyed. As far as commanders right now, I'm working on Attila the Hun, and I'll go click on that 1 minute. There we go, skip. I wish that you could delete commanders that you don't want to keep. Okay, so on the, let me collect, on the will, I opened, where is that at? Where did I skip the will? Here it is. I already opened Richard and I have him 3-starred. So now I'll buy into Attila the Hun and I want to acquire him and then also get him 3-star. They give you plenty of opportunity to get both commanders, so I can get all these stars, all these chests. And recruiting is about 4,200 every 5 spins. And you can skip the graphics whenever you spin. So that's what I'll work on today, is getting more spins. I'll just get more coins. They give you so many different bundles that you can get those for the pay to win. And the ways to earn them. You have to make sure, like up here, there's weekly, but everything is just so affordable. I just got on, so I haven't got everything picked up yet. Just clicking through the different bundles. This one, if you wanted more of Leonidas or of Milan, which I have both of them. Excuse me. So what I did is I did the 99, I think it was like 99 cents. Got the Leonidas and then purchased a few of these for his heads. And then the same thing, you can go into your email and choose which one you want. So there's a bunch of new bundles this morning. I haven't went through and looked at all of them. But $1 a bundle, that's affordable for anyone. If you want to be a light spender. Go back and make sure I'm not missing any markers. But that's about it that I'm working on right now. I'd like to get to probably 1.5 million today, if not 2 million. but I'm feeling more like 1.5 million. So if I can do 500,000 a day, um, up to $1 million a day, I think that'll be a pretty good goal for being like a light spender. Picked up some more heads, so we'll work on our stars. I get the free heads through the recruiting center for like these smaller commanders that you're not going to use. Wish it had a... we could choose how many instead of just one click at a time. Getting rid of all the red dots. There we go. Thought I clicked it, but didn't go. Hopefully, they're saying that they're going to release KVK in about 45 days, but according to other games, it's usually like 85 days before a new kingdom goes into the first KVK. So they're still adding lots of features. I'll come back and finish those other ones later because I don't have commanders to use since they're over here. Let's see if I missed a flag. I missed my march. There we go, here we are. Not sure if it tells me how many is online since I'm not leadership. So we have 39 out of 75 online right now. So right now our alliance, our leaders at 1.2. So we have some strong players already. Maybe I'll push a little bit harder. Why I slept, some people pushed. I think I'll push a little bit harder today than what I thought I would. We'll see if I hit the 2 million. I wanted to get on ROK and help out there, but just sitting here waiting. We have written into the developers and asked to up the gift level, because to have all these here, you know, why should we be punished as an alliance if we're all investing in the game? There shouldn't be a minimum limit for accepting gifts, because like here, you know, this just sets here. If we could all accept this, we would be going up our gift level a lot more quickly. So if you play this, you know, I highly recommend writing in also, and that's one of the things. A review to change would be that not having a maximum number of gifts you can claim a day. If you are playing this and you love it, please get onto the app and leave a review. A bunch of people have left reviews that were not so positive because they were trying to compare this to like the original version or trying to compare it to ROK. But this is a mobile game and it's completely different than anything else. Yeah, it has some of the same components to your typical kingdom building, but definitely, you know, from anything else I've played, I recommend this one. The graphics and the different gameplay. Let me go over here to Island of Tactics. I'm on 128 here. And now I can change the cards down here. I've opened up a bunch more. I'm using the Intimidating Spell interrupts enemy's troop skills. This one you can drop someone into the back row. Heals all allied troops. And then the basic one was increases all troop damage. But I've been using the interrupt the troop the enemy's troop skill. I'm just filling in some time while we're waiting on that battle to start. So what I do with this a lot of times is I just set it on auto and I walk away and go do other things, or get on my other on my phone and play ROK and just let this go. But it's been a good place to get your tomes for your commanders, to build on them. I must have clicked some. I'm gonna go check, make sure I'm not missing any markers. Looks like we're just preparing. I think we have to wait on this flag. Still building, where is it? Their flags cover so much space. Yeah, that's what we got going on. We have to wait on this flag. There is... let's see what hour. But it could be filled more. Okay, well, we're gonna go. And do more of the Island of Tactics. Or Island Tactics. I just woke up this morning, no coffee, so it's a soda to wake up to. Hey, Dusty. Yeah, I know. I'm just letting it go. 132, not 130 on Island Tactics. Like the old commercial says, set it and forget it. Just let it go. Hopefully, I hope that they start developing the cavalry more, because the cavalry would be awesome if they would put more into the commanders. And for free to play, I wouldn't recommend having 3 different commander types, but since I'm building each of them, since I'm invested in each one of them, I did that. But I put more focus just on one commander type. But I wanted to be able to try them all out. Scandal. They are making a KVK. They're supposed to release it, I think, in 45 days, but it would probably be. Let me finish reading what you said. When ROK started, ROK was the exact same way. It was like 6 months to a year before we got KVK, and it was like mayhem. We were just wrecking each other all the time. There wasn't that structure of having a purpose to work towards. But KVK is coming for AoE. They did say that. So we're just waiting. So I believe they said about 45 days to start kind of rolling it out. But if it's like ROK, it's what, 85 days from a new kingdom before you go into KVK. But each, yes, yeah, they do have. I think that this is going to be a great game. But if you started ROK 6 years ago, like, you know, the others, everything has unfolded to make ROK what it is today. Same thing like with COD. They had more of the ROK foundation, so COD had a stronger start, but ROK was rough in the beginning. So I say just give AoE some time. They got a lot of great plans, but it's, you know, it takes a while. They got to develop it. And people really kind of like scold these games because it's, you know, you got to invest into it to play it, but you got to think these people got to make money somewhere. It's a free game to download, so they got to have money coming in somewhere. And if we're investing into our commanders and our building, it's worth it to me. Yeah, when it was Rise of Civilizations, exactly. So yeah, so if you were in that first year, you remember pre-KVK play, it was mayhem. I'm waiting for the flag to get done so we can remove the next flag. We had an alliance beside us that we tried negotiations, tried diplomacy, and they just keep pushing against, so I guess that leadership decided just to remove them. I was reading what you said, but so, you know, I don't know. Yeah, you don't need to compare. Do you mean like as far as like compared to a game? This game is definitely different than like what other stuff is, but go back and check and see what's happening. I like at very first when I started playing, it didn't have the scroll. I had to control on the PC. I had to control and zoom out with my mouse. But they added this like within the first 24 hours. So that's going to be a while. Yes, I'm still playing ROK. I have um, other people that can log in and play my ROK as well, but we are at the end of season. If you could see the video I posted yesterday, so I'm going to migrate with all my friends, and then planning to start a new project in the spring. But so I haven't, quite sure. But ROK right now, post KVK, the end of KVK, we just started reversing the gates or the passes, so it's just really slow. I don't enjoy it as much when it's just like playing Farmville. So I'll do both every day. This KVK one, it was kind of sad because I pushed so hard pre-KVK to get to T5, and then I like didn't even need it. I got to use them a little bit, but it wasn't like a normal KVK one. So hopefully by KVK 2 it'll be a little bit better. Okay. See how my gear's doing. You get the blueprints for this out of that Island of Tactics, or what's called Island Tactics. I keep wanting to say Island of. So it looks like I've brought in some new blueprints. What's the stats different? Swordsman health. Capacity. I started just putting the basics on, but I'm kind of wondering if I should wait till a little bit better equipment comes out. I'll see. And let's see. Predictor. So I'll get these two, because right now I just have the basics on my swordsman. And I'll just keep doing the island tactics. Let me read here. Thank you for watching. The T5 tech is awesome. That's the best part about it. Exactly, yeah. So much RSS on T5, and then the funny thing is, like, I upgraded a lot of my T4s, and then I killed them, the ones I had left over on my T4s, so I'm like really low. I've been pushing T4 right now, because I think I have like 3 marches T5 for each type. So I'm back to pushing T4 again. Because there's nothing worse than having to go barb hunting with your T5s and spending all that gold. That's my current gear. So I'll play this for maybe an hour, and then I'm going to go back to ROK because I'm still trying to finish my honor to get the rewards. And for me, I love the auto barb hunting on this. Like, that just makes the game for me. I don't have any commanders to do it, but just having that feature to auto battle is the absolute best. But I wish I had it. I can't wait to get this 4th March. And I also love that you can change. Let's see, I've got to think what I'm doing. They can change the category up here for your commander. So those are just like really neat features that I thought was awesome with this game. So like if I want to run my pikemen, then I can, you know, do like cavalry, whatever. But so I'm back to pushing back to ROK. I'm back to pushing T4s again. I'm really excited for KVK 2 because I'm bringing in a lot of my friends from all these different kingdoms, and to be able to play with people that you're used to playing with, It's going to be awesome. 74 is my favorite king. I'm going to miss him, but I'm excited to go back to all my friends. Absolutely, yeah. If you can barb or chain barbs with 5 marches, it helps so much. I really, in the beginning, like I just pushed certain commanders so hard, and I invested in the research and the building and getting to T5 that now, pre-KVK2, I want to be more focused on commanders and marches and gear. It's kind of one of those things when you have a budget that you want to spend, you have to decide where you're going to place that. And just like with AoE, I already have my commanders planned out for early game, mid game, and late game. So if you're going to play this more with intention, you're going to plan everything out. Kind of like, what do you want to work on? What do you want to build? And so I play more with a structured mindset than just coming on and just kind of banging around. I'm just waiting on this. Okay, I guess I'm going to go back to tactics. It's about the only thing I can do right now with my commander standing. I didn't want to go out and like hunt barbs and then weaken myself. Yeah, egg and hammer is like a must. I totally agree. I'm going to spread myself out a little bit thin. Like I set a budget for AoE, and then I have a budget for ROK instead of just investing in one or the other. Now that my account's pretty well built, it's just going to be focusing again, like I said, just on the commander builds and the events, and that's it. The hard part's done with the research and the building. Why is this not autoplaying? Exit. Let me set it back up again. Okay, let's go 143. I don't know why it's not auto fighting again. I got the 3 times on, I got the auto. I'll check the next one. So you will have the commanders. Yeah, the egg event. I messed up though because I'm so, on the last egg, I'm so strong on my defense and my health, but I have like nothing in an attack. So I went to go do the attack one, and one of my mentors like, no, you need to go back and do, I believe it was the chess piece. There, now it's going to auto. So I changed my egg like halfway in between and didn't get as far as I wanted to. But that's one of those things when you play these, it doesn't matter how long you've been playing, you always learn more, and new things are released, and stats are changed, so it's constant. And gear is not my strong suit. That's what I have Dusty for. He can mess with my gear. He just doesn't know he's voluntold. Meaning he is doing it because he volunteered, but I asked him to do it. And that's something, when you play these games, if you can buddy up with someone that you trust and give them your login, and especially if you guys are on different time zones, you can really boost your accounts. Because you have someone to log into yours when you are sleeping or working, and they can log into yours. I think I said that right. You can log into theirs, they can log into yours. I agree. And I wish, because like my account, I think an ROK is like now at $42,000 investment. I'd have to go back and look and see where I'm at now. but it just doesn't go very far. So my next, like I said, is the next step. This time I took a little bit different approach. I went straight in on my commanders. If you go to my Lady Bad Wolf Gaming Discord, like I already have step by step, you know, early, mid, late game, what commanders I'm building, where I plan to be. I went ahead and I did start picking up the archery because late game it'll be worth it, but early game she's just kind of weak. So I'm using her more for harvesting and flag building on AoE. Exactly, yeah, help each other improve 24/7. The only negative of sharing your account, and we've seen this with another one of our players, was you know, other people get on your account and start trouble, and then you get framed for it, and the next thing you know, you're banished from the kingdom. So you got to make sure it's good people. You can move your commanders on this tactics, but I'm just letting it autoplay. See if I can hit 200 while we're waiting on that flag to build. I have buildings going. I have speed ups. I can go speed up my buildings, but I'm trying to save them just for when I do town hall. Absolutely, I agree. People you can trust. And I see such a shift in ROK. Like, it used to be ROK, like, I felt like you were looking out for each other and you were out for to help your teammates. And now I'm seeing what I feel like is so much like self-interest or backstabbing. And for me, that's like losing my love for the game. Because even like when you go into a big project and you're going in, like, say 50, we went in with 6 different alliances, over 500 people, and then as soon as you get in to come to find out, you know, 2 of those alliances are already scheming against taking over the kingdom. Why do that? You know, that just hurts you, versus being united. So I think that's like the really big thing, is being united with your kingdom and playing for the greater good. And KVK should always be focus. Yeah, that would be great if it had like a Zenith event. They're doing a skin event right now, like a power event, but I pushed early. I'll do this one, I'll get out and go see if we can find something else to get into. It's just such a far march for me to get back to my castle that I don't want to barb hunt or... Well, like with 50 and 47 talking about, you know, sharing rewards, it can be done. You can divide it up, if you have it perfectly, because the way that the map's set up, you can divide those rewards. But it's just so many people want everything for themselves. But you go in so much stronger if you can work together and share. You end up getting more in the end. What does that keep giving me a dot for? Oh, because I need to click new. One of my biggest pet peeves is seeing red dots. Okay. And again, all those gifts were now... I clear them. I know I can't collect them, but it clears my total when I do that. So 658 unclaimed gifts I can't open because they have a max per day. There's just doing rallies. Okay, what can I work on? I need to upgrade my embassy. And that's already going. So I get more helps. My university. So right now I'm full again. I got troops building. I'm gonna have to get off here. I have contractors calling for my home remodel, so they must be on their way. So at least I got to make a little bit short. I'll try to come on later. It does help, going back to what you were talking about, your one main and your one support. But like with 47, we have 3, and it was amazing. I can't praise Jax enough for his gameplay. He did a great job with 47. Okay, well, I think my contractor's at my door. I'm gonna head off. Yeah, there goes my doorbell. But you all have a good day, and I will see you later. Thanks for tuning in.